EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
You're talking about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Gordon's throw pulled in by Woods. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. This defense for the Steelers, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers.
There he goes left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point because
and he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
Steelers 1st down.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 43-yard line.
On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. On this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now a first down carry for Harris. They'll get this down to the 38. You look at this Browns defense.
Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Pickett to throw on first down. Quick completion here to Johnson.
Touchdown!
Deontay Johnson.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
And oh, it's blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's early, but teams are always looking for any edge they can get, not just on the scoreboard, but in the other team's head. And that block right there, game's supposed to be tied. Instead, they still hold the advantage.
Yeah, so much for tying it up at 7, and now we'll see if that changes the complexion of what they do moving forward.
Now you start pulling out that little chart that coaches have about when to go for 2, when do you kick the extra point, all of those things. Do you start chasing points early, or do you try and hold on and make them up later?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Gordon.
That ball caught by Slayton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Gordon's throw taken in by Slayton.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field.
Touchdown, Browns.
Michael Woods.
26 yards.
And the Browns are able to stretch out their lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The
Kenny Pickett and the Steelers ready to work once again. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
At the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Pickett back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll run again with Harris. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Browns' 21-yard line.
Pickens on the slant.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Try him with Pickett here on 3rd down. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are back within a score. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point now by Boswell. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken around the 12.
A 55-yard punt that time, but a return of about 14.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
There's Deontay Johnson as this Steeler offense gets set for this next series.
He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down.
A short one there to Fryermuth. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Pickett trying to get his guys up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Finds Pickens out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pickett. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry up. Looking to throw, Pickett. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Boswell's kick is good, and with it, they have taken the lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So a very tight 1st half. We had to break in a 1-point game. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their 25-yard line. Harris will start the drive out. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Back to throw, Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the 1st time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their 1st possession of the 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Gordon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Gordon's throw hauled in by Bell. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
This one is Slayton over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back to throw again.
It's Jackson again on the reception.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Off play action. Gordon eluding the pressure right. Nifty move by Gordon. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down.
Got a man, and he hits him. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Pickett.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Pickett will look to throw it here. He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Second down, here's Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Here's a quick throw to Freiermuth.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Pickett.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Connor Hayward,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
No, you're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Bell. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
David Bell.
49 yards.
And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. 5 plays there on that drive.
And David Bell closed things out with a touchdown catch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. So here's Pickett and the Steelers.
Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores.
And swung out wide to Harris.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Now Pickett. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Pickett. That is caught. He's got the 1st down and potentially a lot more.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Pickett right back to the air again.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pat Freiermuth
from 21 yards away.
And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now Pickett.
That's caught, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. You and I have talked about it before, but what about the year this guy's had on the ground? You come in as a rookie and in the discussion as MVP.
And people have always told me, running back, one of the easiest positions to break in, but not to this level. If you're talking MVP, that means he's had a sensational season.
And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.